Merry Christmas, ladies, gentlemen, and otaku alike. This is Recall Reviews. Recall here again. I recall it for you. Now, in keeping with the spirit of the holiday season, as you can see, I have a plate of my favorite cookies. I have some spiked eggnog, which should help us through this ordeal. Now, what exactly are we doing? A Christmas special, of course, but not just any Christmas special. See, every now and again you'll come across an anime that decides to attempt a Christmas special. Now the reason as to why none of them are usually any good is possibly because a very small population in Japan celebrates Christmas. That being said, what are we covering today? The Yori Aoshi Enishi Christmas special. With that said, I think we're gonna need something a little stronger to get through this. Our special starts off with our main character Karu Hanabishi exiting his workplace, lamenting about Christmas as he runs into one of his friends.
Christmas, huh?
Hey, Karu Hanabishi! So what you doing?
Oh, just heading home from work.
Home, huh?
And you?
Picking up a camera that the repair shop just got through with. Hey, wait, let's grab some grub since we're out anyway. Well, come on, I got some pictures I want to show you.
Sorry. I still have some stuff I have to do.
I see.
Next time.
Yeah, I understand. Next time, then.
Okay, to all dubbing studios, stop giving characters from Hokkaido southern accents. I mean, it probably means something changing the dialect in Japan, but it's weird and confusing here and it doesn't make sense and it's just unnecessary. We now have a scene of Karu brooding as he talks about his current living situation. This would be a good time just to mention that if this had any canon relevance into the main show, this would take place prior to Season 1, when something strikes him in the head.
Ow! What the heck's that?
After a small series of events involving a cat, we find Karu back at home as he gets a somewhat unwelcomed visitor.
Excuse me. Hello? Hello?
Ah! Who in the heck are you? And what did you break into my place for?
I'm sorry to have caught you by surprise like that. I'm Santa and I came here because I dropped something earlier.
What?
I'm sorry to have caught you by surprise like that. I'm Santa and I came here because I dropped something earlier.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
Hold on. I'm positive that I locked the door before.
Yes, which is why I entered like this.
And that's even stupider! So, of course, after this happens, he bails out of the house as quickly as he can, slips down the stairs, only to get caught by what's supposed to be a sexy Santa. Never show that again!
My goodness, are you alright? Once again, my name is Santa Claus.
We now have Karu thinking that Santa is cute. With that said, she then goes on to tell him about the pendant that she's lost, and of course it's the pendant that hit him in the head earlier on. So he returns it to her and she makes it a point that she has to give him something in return. So she does the Jedi mind meld to read his thoughts of what he truly wants.
Could I have your name?
Oh, Kaoru Hanabishi.
It's Karu then, is it? Karu, I would like to be able to thank you somehow.
You don't have to.
I do. If I don't thank you for your kindness, then a part of me will never be satisfied.
It's okay, really.
The one thing that Karu wants.
Popping up out of nowhere and saying she's Santa? I wonder if she's human. She feels warm and so soft. She's so cute. If only I could spend Christmas with someone this cute. Huh?
I'm sorry. I never even stopped to consider that.
Did you find something out?
Yes. If you think that I am adequate enough, then I will spend Christmas with you.
After setting up events that will soon be, Kaoru questions Santa on what her actual name is. She then says Santa's only been known as Santa, so that's the only name that she goes by. She then says that he can address her however he sees fit. He then, thinking of his childhood friend and main love interest of the show itself, he addresses her as Aoi-chan. Also note that Santa looks exactly like Aoi. Santa Claus over here explains that it's the Santa's job, and yes, she does say Santa's, which leads to the question, in this world are there multiple Santa Clauses? Because she clearly uses Santa in plural, and not talking about herself. That being said, she talks about how it's the Santa's job to make dreams come true. She then puts Kaoru to sleep, and we get to see what his dream is.
Want to see? Okay, I'll try to think of something like that.
Good.
What? A cake?
That's right, Kaoru. Today is Christmas Day, after all. Well then, shall we eat it together, Kaoru?
Mom! It's you, Mom! You're really here with me!
My goodness, you really are such a crybaby sometimes, Kaoru. That won't do. Strong boys like you shouldn't cry so much.
I wonder what kind of dream Kaoru could be having. Is he crying? He should be having an enjoyable dream. Why is he crying?
You're gonna want to keep that question she asked in the back of your mind for later on in the story. We now have Kaoru waking up on a beautiful Christmas morning, wondering if everything that happened the previous night was just a dream. He then walks into his kitchen to find Santa Aoi-chan preparing breakfast for him. This then leads us into the spending Christmas with Santa Aoi-chan as per his desire. So now we have Kaoru and Santa Aoi-chan at an amusement park for their big Christmas date. Because as we all know, amusement parks are always open on Christmas. That being said, you find out that those who don't believe in Santa can't see Santa Aoi-chan. With that said, this makes it clear that Kaoru does believe, as well as another character who was only thrown in here because she was in the show.
You nitwit, you look where you're walking! I'm so sorry. You aren't hurt, are you? No. It was my fault running into you. I apologize. Sayanji, where on earth did you go? I was looking everywhere for you.
I beg your forgiveness.
Come, let's be on our way.
Yes, after you.
So after the deviation from the already non-existent story, Kaoru and Santa Aoi-chan's date actually begins as they go ice skating. This is just a setup to introduce more characters from the show itself that mean absolutely nothing to this special.
Oh no! Are you okay, little girl? My knee hurts. Pain, pain. Fly away!
That is so fucking stupid. I'm in physical pain right now.
Oh wow, the pain did go away. Thanks a lot, Santa. Not at all. You're quite welcome, little girl. Chica-chan! What happened over here?
Because the characters exist! We now get a series of events depicting more of their date. Roller coasters, haunted houses, etc. Just in time for them to stop off for ice cream so we can be introduced to a character from the anime who has nothing to do with this Christmas special.
You're quite mistaken. I'm currently in a contract meeting. I'm not playing around here. What? The amusement park? Why would I be there? What on earth are you talking about, honestly?
We now have Kaoru and Santa Aoi-chan walking through the city at night, as Santa Aoi-chan questions whether or not it's okay for her to have this precious happy memory all to herself. Kaoru then assures her that it's okay because everyone deserves to have something precious. And he then is trying to figure out what he can do for her to repay her for spending the day with him. We now have Kaoru thinking how he doesn't want Santa Aoi-chan to go away because if you haven't been able to notice yet, they're trying to build some loose romance between Kaoru and Santa Aoi-chan. That being said, it's a romance that you only feel for because Santa Aoi-chan looks exactly like the actual Aoi. With that said, Santa Aoi-chan pulls some naughty A Secret of Blue Water shit to give everyone happy dreams.
Please let them all have good dreams again this year.
During this, Santa Aoi-chan is remembering the past few hours that she spent with Kaoru when she suddenly is stricken with the answer to her question.
When people look fondly back at the memories of the most pleasant times of their lives, the tears in their eyes are tears of joy.
Aoi-chan.
Well, Kaoru, I've thought of a present that I'd like you to give to me.
Huh?
Surely you can't mean it's something as cliched as just roll the fucking clip.
Kaoru, I'll be praying that someday you'll be able to see the real Aoi again. I'll be praying. Kaoru, I honestly wanted to be.
Kaoru then wakes up the next morning with no memory of Santa Aoi-chan. Yes, that's right, she erased his memory of her because fuck it. There is no explanation. That being said, he notices a cake left by her and doesn't question it any further because he's late for something. And that's the end. There you have it, everyone. That was the Yori Aoshi Enishi Christmas special. Was it as bad as I let on? Oh yeah, it was a lot worse. That being said, I'm just happy I didn't choose to do the Love Hina Christmas special because, I don't think one bottle would have cut it. That being said, that brings me to actually something else. My friend had gotten me a very special Christmas gift this year. And to those of you who have any questions about the Psychopaths video I promised a couple weeks ago, that's still in the works, but a lot more is going to be going into that video. In fact, that may be close to an hour-long video if I'm not careful. That being said, it is on the way, just not anytime soon. So back to what my friend got me. See, he knows Hayao Miyazaki is my favorite director of all times, and he picked me up for Christmas this year the Hayao Miyazaki Complete Collector's Set. All of his movies that he's done. And I think for a themed month, why stop at Miyazaki? Why not hit as many of the Studio Ghibli movies as we possibly can in the first month of the year? So that being said, the first month of the year of 2016 is gonna be Studio Ghibli month. Tune in next time.